Hey guys, Zan Thomas here with XD Properties. Doing another quick video summary of a blog post discussing things that you can do to help sell your home. Now, this is not for selling your home to someone like me, a home buyer. This is for selling your home for top dollar price, retail price, either by yourself on Zillow, Craigslist, or something like that, or even through a realtor. So I got 6 points. First one, clean your home. Surprised how many people don't do this, but cleaning your home, going through, if you're not a person that likes to clean, if you're not a person that has an eye for getting things clean, if you're more of a creative mindset and kind of have things all over the place, that might be worth paying somebody, having someone come in and clean it for you. And if you got relatives or friends nearby that have a spare room while you're trying to sell your home, it may not be a bad idea to say, hey, if they're open to it, you gotta be careful. But you might say, hey, can I stay here a few days while I've got some showings going on over the weekend, things like that, just to make sure things stay clean and put away. Even if it's a vacant home, I mean, dust and soot and all that kind of stuff still gathers on the inside and outside. So you want to make sure you have everything clean and looking good. Second point is going to be using a neutral style in your home on the inside and on the outside. So if you're going to go in and put in a fresh coat of paint, choosing neutral colors, might also include decluttering, taking some photos, taking things down off the walls to just kind of make things feel more open, more neutral. If someone's coming in to look at your home, their preferences to how a home should look can be very different to yours. So you might have something up that you think you love and is great, but when someone comes in to look at the home, it might just not really excite them that much. So you want to stick to as neutral as possible so that when people come in and look at your home, people of all different type of preferences can feel comfortable about being inside your home, which of course will make them more interested in purchasing it. Other thing is, third of 6 is going to be fix anything that's broken. And even, a Restore, Habitat for Humanity, places like that are great places to go if you're on a budget. Door handles, hinges, things that are missing, appliances that are broken. Those are all very important things to be fixed up before selling your home. Even little things, light fixtures, things like that, making sure they're squared away, they look good. Those are the little things that, if you're trying to get top dollar for your home, having those little things right in your home is going to give a feel of a higher quality house. It's going to feel like, okay, this house has been cared for better. It's going to be a better investment versus, if a home, someone who's looking to buy a home, they're gone to see 5 or 6 different properties, and most of those properties have a bunch of odd and end little things missing or off, but you have all those things knocked down. Everything looks good, clean, and fresh. It just gives a perception of a better quality home, which people will feel more comfortable paying more money for that property. Also, home inspector is not a bad idea. Call someone to come in and do a quick walk through your home. They can give you a recommendation on things that need to be fixed. Fourth point is, and it's kind of counterintuitive to the third point, but fourth point is don't spend too much on fixing up your home. That's kind of a good benefit of having a home inspector come in. They can give you some good practical advice on things to fix. And it also kind of goes back to that neutral theme as well. If you go out and spend money getting nice new decorative door handles or cabinet handles, or any particular types of hardware, light fixtures, nice fridge or whatever, those are things that you might like, but whoever's coming in behind you may not necessarily be attracted to or feel good about, and you might spend all the money on those things, and they come in after you, they take it all out and put whatever they like in. So don't spend too much. A good quality paint is something that is probably the best investment, but anything else, you're going in fixing light fixtures, things like that, again, stick to neutral, basic fixtures, something that looks clean, looks fresh, good quality and looks like it's been well maintained. Then step number 5, it's always good to get an expert opinion. You can just talk to realtors, then just kind of get an idea of what the price is, what they think it would be what you think what they think it would sell for. Be honest with the realtors. There are going to be some that if you're not interested in listing with them, they're not going to be interested in talking to you, and that's fine. They're probably not the best realtors to work with. But you'll find others that will be perfectly fine giving you some thoughts and some opinions on it. It's going to be in the realtor's best interest to assist you because who knows? If you're helpful, if they're helpful to you, then you might want to use them down the road, or you might refer them some business from other friends and relatives. So, it wouldn't hurt to reach out and talk to a realtor and say, hey, I'm looking at listing my home. Would you mind giving me some advice? And if they're a good realtor, they should be willing to throw a few pointers to you. Then 6, the last step is have a good marketing plan. So, and there's tons of resources out there to do that. You can read all sorts of stuff on how to post on Craigslist, Zillow, Facebook, but do your due diligence in researching those ways. How you post ads, how you want the pictures to show up on the ads, and the timing of when you post those ads, and all those types of things. And it really pays off. If you are trying to get top dollar and you're trying to sell the home on your own, it's very important, and it's going to pay off doing some research and getting those details figured out. And even if you're going through a realtor, it's also important just to do some background research. Make sure your realtor is doing a good job. There's a lot of realtors that they will take a ton of listings and they will just post them all up on the MLS and they just leave them there. And, they just wait for people to call them. Well, especially in a competitive market, that may not be the best strategy that's going to get you top dollar. You're going to want a realtor that's going to list the property, and then they're going to go out and talk to other realtors and try to source and find buyers that are going to be interested in your home. So, the marketing part, whether it's doing it yourself or with a realtor, it's important to do some research and kind of have an idea of how you want your marketing plan to go. I hope that was helpful for you. If you felt overwhelmed by everything that I said and you're like, hey, I don't want to deal with it, then that, of course, is where I can come in. And we can make you a cash offer, buy the house as is, don't need to fix anything up. We can move typically quicker than the process of listing it on the MLS. So if you have any questions or if you need references to a good realtor, I can help you out with that as well. So yeah, any questions, feel free to reach out. My phone number is below. You can call, text, email. Once again, Zan Thomas, XT Properties. Have a great day.